with these proceedings. Senior Counsel Paul Mwite, you may now inform the House so that we proceed.
Mheshimiwa Speaker, through you, I would like to inform honorable senators that I've been able to contact the doctors at Karen Hospital. There are a number of doctors, a team of doctors, who are looking after the Deputy President. Because of his condition, I was not able to directly talk to him on the advice of his doctors. He said he must have complete rest for the time being. I was, however, informed by his doctors that he is currently suffering intense chest pains. I did not want to inquire beyond that, Mheshimiwa Speaker. But just in order to perhaps save the time of this Honorable House, let me, as I sit down, invite Mr. Speaker and the House to look at Article 145 of the Constitution, Sub-Article 6. Mheshimiwa Speaker, Sub-Article 6 of Article 145 says, if the special committee reports that the particulars of any allegation against the President, of course it applies for the Deputy President. If you go to B, have been substantiated, the Senate shall, after according the President an opportunity to be heard, vote on the impeachment charges. Mheshimiwa Speaker, we are aware that this Honorable Senate made a decision to hear the charges in plenary, so that what we are doing in these proceedings, I would suggest and submit we are proceeding under Sub-Article 6B. And under Sub-Article 6B, this House, by the Constitution, is obligated to accord the Deputy President an opportunity to be heard, which is why Rule 11 of the standing orders of this House specifically provides, Rule 11, where the National Assembly or the President chooses not to appear. And I would like to submit that the Deputy President has not chosen not to appear. The choice of the language chooses to appear in Standing Order number 11 is to be read with the Constitution Article 145, Sub-Article 6, which obligates this Honorable Senate to accord the Deputy President an opportunity to be heard. So I do leave the matter in your hands, Mr. Mheshimiwa Speaker and Honorable Senators. I would suggest Article 145, the sub-article I've read, sub-article 6B, doesn't have a time limit of 10 days. Give the Deputy President, in the interest of justice, given the weight of removing a Deputy President from office, give him a couple of days. I thank you.
So if I get you correctly, Senior Counsel Paul Mwite, it is your application to the Senate that your client be given a couple of days. Now, a couple of days doesn't mean much.
That is the application. What I had in mind, I would add the word humbly requests Mheshimiwa Speaker and this Honorable House, the Senate, a couple of days I had in mind up to Tuesday. We should be able to know when the Deputy President is able to come and defend himself. I thank you.
Counsel for the National Assembly.
Mr. Speaker, sir, permit me to start by registering our greatest sympathies and empathies and from the team, the National Assembly. Of course, issues to do with health are issues that are beyond our control. Mr. Speaker, sir, that said, we also would want to be cognizant of the fact that we are dealing with a constitutional moment. We are dealing with an item whose timelines are prescribed within our Constitution. Mr. Speaker, sir, contrary to what learned senior counsel, Mr. Paul Mwite, would want to persuade this House to believe, the proceedings before this House have not been the subject or have not been transacted pursuant to Article 145(6)